Right, Gemini, let's see what's going on for you. Powerful cards on the overall energy. Emperor. I've had COVID all this week, so I might be a little bit sort of like out there and off on one. I might go off on tangents. I do apologise. It's been absolutely mad. But this is the reading for you guys, going from the 18th of July going through to the 24th of July. Yeah, the overall energy here is the Emperor. So sitting in your power. The best thing about an Emperor is that they've already constructed their empire. So it's a case of feeling that security or feeling that power, that authority that you can have within you, and it's going to ooze through you in general. And I think if you realise that, if you realise you have that positional authority, then you can actually do a lot of things. Let's just see what the overall energies are going on here. If you want to know more about the Astroflower, go down in the link in the description below. There's loads of links down there. It's working on both sides for you really at the moment here, Gemini. Basically on your karmic level, or in the really basic, on the profound part of your life, but also in the here and now and above you up here. So yeah, imposition doesn't have to be oppression. That's what it's sort of saying here. So knowing your power, if you know your power, then therefore you don't have to oppress others with your power. You just have to sort of like, it's just the way it is. It's a righteousness aspect to it. So I would get into that flow that you've got. This is the relationship side. This is the financial side. Let's go straight in to see what the what's going on the karmic front here. Harmony. Okay, strength. Look at that, strength and the Emperor. It's all to do with power for you this week. It's really positioning in that powerful position, and you don't have to do much. That's the thing about the power. The strength of someone, if someone is really, let's just imagine like there's a warrior who is, he's got loads of muscle, really strong and everything like that. Now, warrior, just the fact that they look really powerful doesn't stops them, other people from trying to have fights with them, if you know what I mean. And that is their strength. Their strength is not having to fight. That's the beauty of it all. And this is here in the same sort of thing. I think it's being steadfast and sure within you allows your relationships to actually sort of take form around you. Okay, and I think this is the karmic message is this week for you. So being sure and solid within yourself. Let's see how the universe is trying to influence that karmic path. They're trying to offer you everything, I think. Victories. Look, this is amazing, Gemini. This is mind-blowing. Just on these three cards, it's mind-blowing. Look, this is... They're trying to offer you, as I said, they're trying to offer you everything. They're trying to... victories. They're trying to provide for you in regards to your relationships. They're really trying to make you feel like you're on top of your game. You're doesn't matter what you say within a relationship, and this could be sort of family, friends, community, or couple. Whatever you say, it's going to come out right. Whatever you say, it's going to be the perfect words to say at the right moment to say it. Everything seems to be playing into your favor here. Let's see how the guides are trying to influence this karmic path. They're taking the emotional hits here. So you know, they're almost like being, you know, they're taking the flak for you. They're taking the, yeah, they're taking out the emotional stuff that may bring you down, basically. Oh, look at that, 10 of Cups. This is a phenomenal. This is phenomenal, Gemini. I'm so chuffed for you guys. Really am chuffed. You know, that's absolutely amazing. Yeah, the guys here are just, yeah, they're taking, you know, when I say taking those hits, that's what, you know, it's happiness after difficulty. And they're taking away that difficulty, so just providing you with happiness. That's what they're trying to do. Your job here, Gemini, is to just stay solid and to stay sure within you. Yeah? Know who you are, what you're doing, where you're going, what you want. And just be solid about it. You know, there's no qualms, there's no doubts at all. Let's just see what's going on how the guides are trying to influence that conversation that is within you. They're trying to encourage that sensation of feeling regal, of royalty, of you know, king or queen, regardless of whatever, you know, gender you sort of like support, as it were. But it's like they're sort of saying, "You've got this. You're running the place." You know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just helping you sort of like concentrate on that whole sort of strength side and enjoying the idea of having relationships now that are solidifying, soliding up, that are making, that becoming, you know, concrete for you, so you can actually feel like that you're progressing somewhere. That the relationships as well are also following you, that are actually building rather than, you know, having sort of complications from before, you know. So, you know, it's whereas before you might have had to work hard at the relationships. Now it's a case of, you know, it doesn't necessarily, you don't have to work towards it. My dog's just obviously heard something. So, you know, it's actually, you know, just concentrating on that aspect of life, and it's gonna provide so much for you. And it's coming up, as I say, it's coming up through this sort of section here. And it's, he obviously wants to do a bit of singing. Can I just shut the door? Sorry, I do apologise. I will be back in 2 seconds. Right, sorry about that. Yeah, so then therefore the relationships are going to be, you know, are actually going to be returning a lot to you. You know, you seem to be getting a lot more back out of your investments and stuff like that into the relationships. Absolutely beautiful side. Let's see what's going on the financial sort of side of life. Okay, this is a little bit, it's not quite the same as a relationship side. This is sure. So there's a little bit of an investigation, a little bit of doubt, a little bit of, yeah, a little bit of doubt of the future, basically. Okay, so it's coming in quickly. You know, the Chariot, earning, winning. This is this week trying to sort of encourage you to sort of like, you know, to strike out there, I guess. Maybe it's a case here of sort of like allowing those doubts just to sort of like, you know, fall away, and concentrate and follow those things that are winning, that are leading, that are earning, and following the coincidences in life. Okay, let's just see how the, but that's certainly, you know, it's a very auspicious card for this week. in regards that it should be moving quite quickly. There'll be a lot of things coming through at the moment. Could be within your job, within your projects or your business. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence that. Yeah, here they're offering everything as well. So maybe it's a case of it's worthwhile dreaming big. It's possible that there could be a big change coming up for you in regards to your work. That could be your job or your business or your projects. It could be a case of selling your business, moving to another place, starting something completely different, which could be, part of a dream job. That's what maybe the universe is sort of like influencing you. I don't think it's coming right this second, but certainly it feels a little bit like that sort of thing. Or your job evolves into something that is completely different in the future. It's not quite there. It's still a way to go. But let's just see how how your guides are trying to influence your karmic path. They're really looking far out here, seeing the possibilities of tomorrow, or even next week or the next month. That's what they're doing. They're really looking out to the future. So there may not be a lot of things going on in the way of coincidences, simply because things may be moving very quickly. And if they are moving very quickly, then therefore, I would follow the movement if I was you, rather than follow the coincidences that are around you. So it's all still moving quickly. The Knight of Wands, it's a very rhythmical sort of thing, and it's, as I say, they're looking right out into the future here and trying to bring those opportunities in towards you. But at the moment, the quick victories, that's what you're going to be concentrating on at the moment. And your guides will be sorting out the stuff that will be arriving in the future. So a little bit detached from you, but then that's quite a good thing, because that's what I say, they're sorting stuff out. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence the conversation that is within you. You're going to feel very zippy, happy, energetically charged, enthusiastic about the little things within your job, within your business, because it's going to help you progress, help you to move on, help you to follow that chariot, that victory that's constantly coming through at the moment. The devil. So yeah, the devil is just basically just be careful a little bit. Well, don't necessarily be careful, but you might be obsessive at the moment about the here and now, and about doing things, and about getting things done, and the process of getting things done. So this is the goal, and what's the process of getting from here to the goal? And I think this is where the devil can shine the light on the path for you and help you out here. And certainly on this side as well, because you've got the Two of Pentacles. I think in the here and now, it's definitely a case of being in the here and now, and then things really moving on around you. And as it does move on around you, that's going to allow this other stuff to filter through your life, and gradually over this week. And it may come up on the radar maybe next week, but I would have thought the following week after that. Let's just see what the overall outcome is for you. Ta-da! That seems to be the overall outcome. Okay? Two of Swords. Two of Swords has been coming up for quite a lot of people, actually, but Okay, so you've got two twos up here. So there is choices to be made. You know, if you do take that blindfold off, it's going to make life so much easier. And it is an Emperor. The thing about the Emperor, and this comes back to that overall energy running through. The thing about the Emperor is the Emperor knows how to orchestrate, to govern, and governing over your life means looking at things honestly. Where you might have difficulty looking at situations or difficulties in making decisions because they're difficult decisions to make, but it's a case of making them and getting on with it. And I think it's basically this week here is as the victories are coming through, it's going to push you into making decisions, which I was saying about that earlier on when the universe it's gonna make you, you know, this by the end of the week, making decisions about what's been happening during this week. Once you can make those decisions, then it's going to set you up for the following week of how to put these things into place, and then start the process of actually getting there. Okay, so there you go, Gemini. I hope you did. I hope that does help you out. If you want to be part of the Astroflower family, it's very simple. You just need to subscribe and click that bell. And we will see each other in the future. So in the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun. So please do enjoy.